Okay, guys.
Page 28,
so
slide
if
9.
you look at the arrow points to the epithelium of the esophagus. You see this whole entire thickness is the epithelium, the stratified squamous non-keratinizing epithelium. Underneath here, the lamina propria. There is not much going on other than lymphoid infiltrate in the lamina propria. Here is the muscularis mucosae of the esophagus, and if we move, I try to move to, so this layer of smooth muscle, I told you the muscularis mucosae is always smooth muscle throughout the esophagus from top to the bottom. And then the submucosa, and here is the muscularis externa, the inner circular until here, and this area in between is where we find the Auerbach plexus. And Dr. Fuller mentioned that one of my slides was wrong, and I said that the submucosous plexus is the Auerbach plexus. Then please correct it. In the submucosa, we find the Meissner plexus, and the Auerbach plexus is in between the two layers of the external muscle. And this is one ganglion right here with low magnification, and we will go to the higher magnification later. This is the outer longitudinal layer of the muscle, and this is the adventitia, where you see a number of blood vessels and just loose connective tissue here. If we move back and go to the higher magnification, I turn to the 10x first. And with this magnification, you can already see the stratified squamous non-keratinizing epithelium, and that's the most important you see here. The muscularis mucosae right here. I try to go around and find some submucosal glands, because submucosal glands, here is the submucosa, should be present in the esophagus. So this is a cross section, so maybe if there are none in this section, then we should have another one. I don't see any. And so now, no, I don't see submucosal glands here. And that's an unfortunate thing. So let's move to the plexus between the two muscle layers, and I try to find a nicer one. There we go, here. Let me move it to the center. That is the plexus, Auerbach plexus, or plexus myentericus, or myenteric plexus. All these names are good. It's not a very pretty slide, but you can see these very well defined round or oval structures here. That's a ganglion. And sometimes we see large neuron bodies. In this particular one, I wouldn't say that I see these are mostly the accessory cells. I move around and try to find the one that actually has some nicer neurons. Well, it's so dried out, it's not very pretty. We will see that in the intestines, it looks the same. This is not a perfect section. I don't think anything else is important about this one. The next one is 43. This is the esophagus-stomach junction, and we usually give you a picture of this for the exam because it's so easy.
Good to know. Exam.
Okay. That is so dried out. Okay, there we go. Here we still, there we go. This is, I mean, the quality of this slide is far from perfect. But here you see the esophageal epithelium, the stratified squamous epithelium here until here, and then here is the gastric epithelium at the cordia, and these are the gastric glands down here, and the gastric pit here. Okay, and this is a past staining. That's why the surface epithelium is stained so dark, because of the mucus secreting cells. As I told you, most of the cells on the surface and in the gastric glands are mucus secreting cells here in this region. That's the cardiac region of the stomach. We also see lymphoid infiltrate, that is right here, but we don't see those large lymphoid conglomerates like in the ileum, but there is lymphoid infiltration everywhere. And Dr. Fuller mentioned that you may not all know what antigen means, and tomorrow we're going to have the immune system lecture. If you got the slides at the start of the lecture, I usually don't talk about it, but the lecture notes start with a vocabulary of basic terms used in immunology. It is